From New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, David Arquette tells Wendy about his chilling new Lifetime movie and becoming a new dad for the second time. Plus, did Christina's future mother-in-law reveal that Christina is pregnant? And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Studio audience, otherwise known as my co-host. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Listen, Lamar can't let go of Khloe. The big shakeup on Dancing with the Stars, we'll talk about that. And Christina Aguilera is having a baby. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Thanks, everybody. Yeah. Not bad for a Monday, huh? Listen, there is a major shakeup on Dancing with the Stars. And I was thinking about you yesterday. You know, I was sitting in the parking lot waiting for my son for tutor, like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was front page worthy here in New York that Brooke Burke-Charvet has been fired. Dancing with the Stars, you continue to get it wrong. It's not about the people who are hosting, it's about the people who are judging. Get rid of every last one of the judges. That's what I'm telling you. That's okay, you'll learn. So here's what Brooke says. She says, I've enjoyed 7 seasons co-hosting Dancing with the Stars, but understand the need for change considering the position of the show at this juncture. Shade. She also goes on to say, I've seen my fair share of shocking eliminations in the ballroom, and this one takes the cake. Well, you know what? I agree. There was nothing wrong with Brooke Burke being there. I mean, you know, she was perfect for hosting. A beautiful girl. She won her season of Dancing with the Stars when she was on. You forgot that, didn't you? Yeah. I know, I had to be reminded of that too, like what qualifies her to be on the show, but she won her season. Tom Bergeron is perfectly lovely, but it's those 3 judges. The judges have to go. Stop blaming it on the orchestra. Stop blaming it on Brooke Burke. What's she gonna do now? Well, she's got those Skechers commercials. And she's likable enough. This is not the change that I was hoping for. And they already replaced her with guess who? Do you know that sports reporter from Fox Sports, Erin Andrews? Listen, perfectly nice girl, I guess. I just don't know her personality. And if it's going to be wooden and pageant-like, which, Brooke, that's my only criticism, is that your personality, you know, maybe they wanted somebody a little bit more spicy. But I don't know about Erin Andrews. What do you think? She was on season 10 of Dancing with the Stars. Her partner was, I think, Max, right? Max. Here's my suggestion, Dancing with the Stars. Fire Erin and hire Chrissy Teigen. Why not? What I like about Chrissy is that she's got a big personality. At this particular point, it's not even about dancing. It's about trying to get people to watch your show the way they used to, Dancing with the Stars. Because at this point, no matter who you replace, it's like rearranging the chairs on the Titanic. It's going down no matter what. Unless you replace the judges. And Erin Andrews, that's all I'm saying. Good luck, we'll be watching. Sorry, Brooke. Christina Aguilera's future mother-in-law might have accidentally leaked that she's pregnant. Okay, well, this is how it happened. First of all, the mother-in-law, Kathleen, lives in New Jersey. So In Touch magazine called Mrs. Rutler, that's Kathleen Rutler, and asked her if she and Matt are planning to move to New Jersey as well. And so here she goes. She said, when you're having a baby, you're not planning on moving. So that was it. How did they get her telephone number? She needs a telephone number change and also a swift talking to by Christina and Matt, the fiance / baby's mother. Because I'm sure, because Matt's not famous, he was a production assistant or something like this. So all this celebrity, being the future mother-in-law of Christina Aguilera, she's having celebrity thrust upon her. And that's a huge responsibility, even in Jersey. When Christina goes on tour and Matt goes with her, where do you think the baby's going to stay? Probably in Jersey with Mrs. R. So she has to learn how to drive defensively, not pick up the phone, and learn how to say no comment. Congratulations, Christina. This will be her second child. She has one with her ex-husband, a little boy, so good for her. She just lost all that weight. I wonder if she's nervous about piling it back on. You know what I'm saying? The second time around, though, a lot of moms do better, Like, I gained 103 pounds because I was on bed rest, and I just thought I could just go and eat everything. Now, if I had a baby, say, today, I would keep it within 50 pounds of weight gain. You know what I mean? All right, so let's move on to Lamar. It's sad, you all. Lamar seems to be holding out hope that he and Khloe are gonna get back together. It's not gonna happen, Lamar. He says, you know why it's not gonna happen? Because you've shamed her. You have shamed her. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but you've been busted and you've shamed her, and we don't want you back. Just go someplace. Here's the deal. Lamar says that he still loves Khloe and that she'll always be his wife no matter what. Sounds like the making of a Lifetime movie, doesn't it? Starring crazy Lamar. He's holding out hope, though, that the divorce won't go through. It needs to go through. Now, you go over to Spain and you play your basketball for 2 months. You concentrate on sobriety and move on with your life. Khloe is only 29 years old. Besides, how do you take a woman back who, well, it's not confirmed that she in the game or smushing, but, the rapper The Game. But if they are, this is a guy that Lamar and he got along like brothers. You know what I mean? So she kind of violated the code right there. I mean, of all the men to get with, why his best? Oh, I get it. Because nothing hurts a man more than seeing his woman with one of his friends. Okay. Lamar, don't lose it in front of us. Just sign the divorce papers. As a matter of fact, Khloe, don't even ask him for money. Just everybody keep it pushing. You got your money. Anyway, have you heard about this thing with Perez Hilton and Ariana Grande? I know. Well, look, that's what I'm here for. Apparently, there's some nastiness going on. Now, we only know Ariana for being a nice girl, right? Who wears the same hairstyle, but she already explained why, which makes her, to me, just darling. She's supposed to be the next Mariah Carey, vocally speaking, and she's only 20 years old. And here's what Perez said. Ariana Grande, are you okay? I heard someone saw you doing cocaine at a party this weekend. Stay away from drugs, Ariana. Perez, I don't know what would possess you to put something like that out there. That is like a gigantic lawsuit waiting to happen. And to make matters worse, he didn't just put it out there in the blogosphere, he also tweeted her mother about her alleged drug use, and also her brother, and also Nickelodeon. Is she still on Nickelodeon? She's still actively on Nickelodeon. Wow. Well, Ariana denies it. Ariana says that, she doesn't even take so much as an aspirin when she has a headache. She also reportedly is planning on suing Perez for defamation. Wow. Isn't that horrible? Gee, Perez. So, Ludacris is having drama with the mother of his new child. Well, because he has one already who's like 12 years old. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Ludacris' best friend from back in high school, back in Atlanta. And he and the girl who is his girlfriend, they're on again, off again, that one who was a doctor or medical school or something. what's her name? Adoxy. Anyway, look at Adoxy, gorgeous, right? That's how I like my doctors to look. You know what I mean? You like your doctor to look well put together. Anyway, he and Adoxy were allegedly on a break, and that's when he got with his high school friend. Now, according to TMZ, he's reportedly asking for full custody of the child. Now, look, allegedly, the best friend was asking for like $15,000 in child support. Ludacris is saying that he doesn't have it. You know, $15,000 a month in child support. Ludacris is saying he doesn't have it. So instead of coming to some terms, he wants full custody of this child. Most men don't want full custody, you know what I mean? I mean, because kids are a big responsibility and a pain in the behind. So I could only imagine a man who asks for full custody, it's not really about the kid, it's about hurting the mother. You know what I mean? And I looked up Tamika, and I can't find where, you know, she's a bad woman or, you know, some sort of woman who doesn't deserve custody. Especially, the baby was just born in, like, December. The baby is brand new. Most men don't even know what to do. They hand them over to, like, I get it. So he's back with Adoxy, and I guess she's going to be the one helping him raise the child. I don't know. I wish that they didn't have to go through the legal system for this, though. See, that's what happens when you sleep with your good friend from high school. You know? I mean, if they just kept it out of the bedroom and just kept it friends, then none of this would have ever happened. Sex complicates everything. And not for nothing, when he met, you know how I adore doctors, especially really pretty doctors. If he allegedly met her when she was in medical school. Do you know how difficult it is to finish 4 years of college, then get accepted to medical school? Adoxy, you need to go back to school. Just because. Yeah. And make him pay for it. Yeah. With a degree, you can do anything. Alec Baldwin is leaving New York. Yay, I know. We're done with him. In the past year, Alec has had numerous altercations with the paparazzi, as we all know. I've been telling him all along through the TV he needs to move to Jersey or you know, move anywhere except for wherever he lives because they stake out his place and you know, then he gets into situations. Gee. Anyway, he wants to get out of the public eye and he wants to live a normal life and he's thinking that LA might be the perfect place to do it. Look, I don't understand his rationale either, but he says that in LA, you know, you live behind a gate and the paparazzi don't bother you and you have very little contact with normal people. In other words, he doesn't like us. He wants to get away from us. Well, why don't you move to Long Island where you're from? I mean, honestly, Alec, if you didn't live in the heart of the city, I have a perfect place. Why don't you move to Woodbridge, New Jersey? What I love about Woodbridge is that it's normally not a destination place unless you're going to the Woodbridge Mall. It's far enough from New York, right between Philly. You know, it's easy to get off the turnpike and go to Woodbridge. And there's no paparazzi there. So why don't you move to Woodbridge? That's all. You want to see a good-looking family? Take a look at Julianne Moore and her family. Look at them. It's a good-looking family, right? The little girl who's her actual twin is 12, and the boy is 16, and dad is hot, and she's a looker as well. It's a good-looking family. Anyway, Julianne, you know, is an actress, and she admits that she stalks her 12-year-old and 16-year-old on social media. Who doesn't? Don't you stalk your kids on social media? As long as I have this fingerprint, I'm all in his phone. I have too many things going on in my head to remember, you know, that zigzag, you know, or 4 digits to get in. So I just got the thumbprint and I'm in. He doesn't know that, so don't tell him. He says that she and her husband lurk on their kids' Facebook and Instagram. And she says that you don't get privacy when you're only 16. Doggone right. You don't get privacy until you can pay your own phone bill and move out. A lot of parents, especially the new age parents where everybody wants to be their kids' friends, a lot of you all I know don't believe in that. You don't run your kids' room? Well, when you're sneaking around in your kids' room, just make sure that you do everything, including if they have a rug, lift up the corner of the rug and see what's hiding there. You know what I mean? Unfurl the socks in the sock drawer, because that's a great place to hide stuff. When your kids go to school, you don't take a moment to search? Clap if you do. Clap if you have children but wouldn't dare violate their privacy. Really, girl? All right, let's move along and talk about Teresa and Joe. Well, they're still awaiting their trial for tax fraud. Teresa already has a plan. If by chance Joe is the one who gets convicted and then deported and everything, she has an end to her financial troubles, and she thinks she's gonna get it by writing a book. Wow! You are my people. See, Teresa, here's the problem. From my perspective, I've never seen you tell the truth about anything. She lives in delusion world, doesn't she? Like sweet woman, but you live in delusion world. So why would we, first of all, the book world is not the key to your financial situation. You know, you get writing a book is like a side job. You all aren't reading anymore, so it's made the book world more like a hobby for a lot of people, unless you happen to be like a Bill Clinton and you get this $8 million thing. Like, people don't care enough about you, Teresa, for you to write a book. Can you write? Just asking. I'm playing, Teresa. I have a suggestion for you. It's not the book, it's the reality show. It could be all about you and your 4 girls trying to keep it together while Joe's in the slammer. If by chance you decide to divorce Joe in the name of love, because if he gets deported and goes over to Italy, God only knows if he'll ever be able to come back here, then it could be Teresa raises her 4 girls and dates and you know, cooks some food and stuff. And it could be a totally separate show than The Housewives. I gotta tell you something, I'd watch that show. Teresa on her own? I wouldn't want to see it all unfold on The Housewives, because I think that sacrificing your husband to go to jail is scandal-worthy enough for you to have your own. Clap if you would watch Teresa Goes It Alone on Bravo. Clap if you'd read the Teresa book. See? Girl, don't nobody care. Rosie O'Donnell, everybody, admits that, listen, I have to tell you something. She admits that getting her weight loss procedure saved her life. You didn't even know she got something, did you? She does have a big head, though. Remember on Howard Stern? Rosie, you know you have a big head. Remember when Howard Stern filled it with jelly beans and then we listeners had to guess how many jelly beans were in your head? That was Howard, like 1990s. Anyway, she said that she had vertical gastric sleeve surgery. I don't know what that is. All I know is that apparently it's working. She dropped the lbs after a near fatal heart attack. Rosie, I have to tell you something. Because of you reminding me what aspirin does, I actually went out and bought some Bayer, you know, this weekend, because that's the one. You know, she was feeling a ways and she popped one of those, 2 of those Bayers and made it to the hospital, and the rest is history. But have you ever heard that before about aspirin? Yeah. I'm happy for you, Rosie. Good for you. And you know, as you get older, it is really important to get your weight under control. I always feel as though weight is a link to, well, some forms of your happiness. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not gonna make or break your day, but certainly it's easier to walk around a little bit lighter. I think The View should bring her back. I would like to see Rosie on The View. Now, well, I mean, they have to do something. Barbara Walters is leaving. You know, Whoopi has said before that, you know, she's just there for the paycheck, so Whoopi doesn't care about sitting in the Barbara position. Too many responsibilities. So I was thinking, because did you see her on The View when she visited the other day? I missed it, but people said that it was really nice to see her there. And you know, when she was on The View, it was Hasselbeck who she didn't get along with. Only Hasselbeck is now at Fox and Friends, so the building is clear. And I haven't heard anything about who the fourth person on The View is going to be. And Barbara Walters is leaving in May? Clap if you think Rosie would be good. Clap if you think Star Jones would be better. I know. Well, The View, we're watching, but you gotta shake things up and keep the ball rolling, yep. Keep clapping, everybody. We've got more entertainment for you. I'm gonna show you more of my magical trip to Disney World, where I come face to face with wild animals in Disney's Animal Kingdom. But up next, the always delightful, but I've never met him before, David Arquette is here. Don't go far. I'm really excited for our first guest. You know, he's starring in a chilling new Lifetime movie. It's called Happy Face Killer. Please welcome David Arquette. Wow. Interesting shoe choice. Keep your feet right there. We'll give you some shoe cam.
Ooh, I wore them for you.
Yes!
I wore them for you in the shoe cam.
So you are tall. I got a chance to watch the movie, you know, and I've been following you, you know, in and out of magazines and things, and I always wondered, I wonder how tall he is, you know, and will he come with a...
5'10" and a half.
Okay.
Don't leave out that half.
Congratulations on you and your girlfriend's impending
Christina.
Birth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How's she doing? How far along?
She's got about a little less than 3 more months.
Oh, wow.
And she's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed.
Now, her last name is, how do you say?
McClarty.
McClarty. You recognize that name, right? She works at Entertainment.
She used to work at E.T. and
E.T.
and Insider. Yeah.
Did you guys meet on the red carpet?
We did meet. Yeah, we met on like doing press. But then that's not where we actually met. We met on an 80s boat party.
Really?
Yeah, we were like, it was the 4th of July. I was like, I saw her, I was like, ooh, this is a cute girl on the boat. And then I went up to her and I was like, hi, I'm David. She's like, I've met you before.
How long ago was that you guys met?
That was a little more than almost 2 years, I think.
Yeah, wow, nice. And so this will be your second child. Mm-hmm. How old is Coco now?
9.
9. I remember when Coco was born, because I know Courtney went through, you know, some problems.
And all this stuff.
Yeah, well, I went through problems also, and and Courtney is one of the original friends in my head just because of that. You know, a friend in your head is somebody that you never met.
Yeah.
But if you met them, you would at least have that in common.
My head.
Oh.
I mean, come on.
How is Coco receiving having a look? It's going to be a boy, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a boy.
How is she receiving?
It's good.
Baby?
I mean, she was like, I'm going to be fine with it as long as he worships me. She actually said that.
So now you and Courtney have been married for 13 years.
We were, yes.
And well, yeah, you were married for 13 years.
You got to move on, Wendy. At some point, you got to move on. I'm just kidding.
Well, here's the thing. You know, you guys did go in and out of, as I can recall reading in the magazines, you're together, you're separated, you're together. So you gave it the college try.
Well, the magazines made us together and separated a lot more than we actually were. Or, you know, no, when we were separated, we were pretty much separated.
Yeah.
We didn't get back together. But I think you said we got back together a few times.
I might have.
Tweeting, I'm so glad they got back together. I was like, we ain't back together.
But I liked you guys as a couple. I mean, I'm glad that everybody's moved on and having a good time.
Yeah.
But you also seem like really good co-parents.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, you know I do a lot of reading. And I've never heard that you guys have a problem co-parenting.
Not really. Never.
Yeah.
No, she's
Very
an amazing
civilized.
mother and a dear friend. Oh, Wonder Woman.
I love Wonder Woman.
I know. I have a huge Wonder Woman tattoo.
Do you?
I know that. Yeah, that's weird. I'm sorry. I got distracted. But yes, we are great co-parenters
Yeah.
together.
Well, it's nice that everybody's happy. I mean, you know, you've got your girl and a baby on the way, and she's with, you know, that fella from Snow Patrol. What's his name?
Johnny.
Johnny.
He doesn't. He's more of like he doesn't like. I don't know if he doesn't like being in the spotlight, but
He doesn't like being in the spotlight?
He's a musician, so
Yeah.
he doesn't like, you know, the paparazzi, all that stuff isn't really his.
Do you get along well with him?
Yeah, he's amazing.
Because
great guy.
Is he? The word in the street is that they're talking marriage.
I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, that's the word in the street.
We've gone out to dinner a few times. My whole thing is that he's a great man, and to have someone like kind that you trust around your kid is the most important part, you know?
Not only that, but it just seems like the happier your ex is, the easier it makes life,
Yes,
you know?
that's true.
So now, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, God. You really do it.
No,
You talk about the important stuff.
I waited for us to meet. Now, when if Jennifer and Justin get married,
Oh, God.
will you be invited to the wedding, or
Will you? Oh, no, I do not think so.
yeah? Well, because a lot of times, like when people are married and then they divorce, sometimes friends have to choose sides. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And so Jen is Courtney's best friend. We see him in the magazines doing stuff together.
This is the most ridiculous interview ever. You're so nutty. You're so nutty. I love it. I mean, I love you, nuttiness.
And so are you.
I am.
You are nutty. Let's take a look at some personal style choices. Oh, yes.
Are we gonna go nutty?
Because you look normal right now.
Yeah.
However,
Oh, no.
you've got some really interesting style
Oh,
choices.
no.
And I just question, like, how do you
Oh, yeah.
how do you put your outfits together?
Okay, the cowboy one was at the opening of a casino.
Okay.
The other thing, I don't even remember.
And
I wish we'd all forget about it.
those are just two of your. Well, I was wondering what you're going to wear today. You know,
gosh.
seeing that you have.
I've toned it down in my older age.
Yes. Well.
Thank goodness.
Now we know that you've had your struggles with addiction. How are you doing now?
How you?
How many fingers do I have up?
Three.
Okay.
No, I'm good, you know?
Yeah. Well, good. That's it.
You know what? The fact of the matter is this. There's so much going on in this world.
Yes.
Like, my sobriety is like, you know,
Yes.
not really a topic,
Yes.
you know, that we should really be exploring.
Yes.
I mean, I get it, you know, it's, what's beautiful about sobriety is it really grounds you. It keeps you accountable.
Yeah.
You don't have to call people up the next day like, I'm sorry if I said that. So, I'm trying to keep it cool.
Well, good for you. Stay on that horse. Listen, up next, everybody, we're going to talk with David about his new Lifetime movie, Happy Face Killer, and more. So don't go far.
Am I under arrest? Because if not, I've got to get back out there. Got to make a living.
No, you're not under arrest. Not yet.
I didn't write that letter. I know you want to find this killer, and I'm sorry I can't be more helpful. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. We're back with David Arquette. Gloria Rubin, by the way, is one of my favorite actresses.
She's the best.
She looks
She's
real
so
cute there.
wonderful in
She
this.
plays the FBI agent, and you play?
The Happy Face Killer.
killer.
Yeah. Keith Jefferson, he's a real guy. He killed 8 women, and it's insane. I mean, he's in jail in Oregon. It's a tragedy. It's hard, like, playing something knowing that there are actual victims and families out there.
Yeah.
But, you know, as an actor, it's my job to entertain and to sort of explore aspects of that and hopefully bring something to it where, you know.
You did a really good job.
Thank you.
In the movie. And so remember, that's going to be on Lifetime. Let's talk about your siblings.
Okay.
All right. Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of Arquettes, you guys.
Yeah.
2 boys and 3. Well, anyway, there they are.
1 boy and 3 girls.
1 boy and 3 girls.
Houston.
Yes.
There she is, Alexis.
Alexis is over at the end.
Yeah.
Now, your brother, is he older or younger than you?
He's older. Just, yeah, a little older. Richmond. These are the worst pictures. You gotta get better pictures.
What does he act in?
Oh, he does a lot of stuff. He doesn't like the, the paparazzi or like taking pictures, but
yeah.
He delivered the head in 7.
Oh.
What's in the box? I don't know, man. That was him.
Now, when you all get together for holidays and stuff, who's the biggest ham in the family?
Probably Alexis. Alexis is such a diva. She like makes trouble in the best way.
Where'd you guys grow up?
Oh my gosh. It just keeps getting better.
I like your outfit. Where did you grow up?
Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Since I was 5, yeah.
Wow. Your parents, were they showbiz people?
Yeah, my father was an actor. He was like on The Waltons. He had a reoccurring role on that and like was an actor. He was in Waiting for Guffman. Yeah. Yeah, an improvisational actor. He's amazing.
So Coco is developing her personality.
Yes.
Does she want to go into the family business?
Well, she definitely loves singing and dancing and performing. Really, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's so blessed.
Wow. Well, in honor of the new baby, I have a little gift for you.
Okay.
All right, let me just show it to you.
Oh, my goodness.
It's this adorable onesie to celebrate your Lifetime movie. You see?
Amazing.
One outfit, 2 celebrations, the baby and the movie. Thank you so much for coming here.
Jailbird.
And be sure that you check out Happy Face Killer. It's Saturday, March 1st at 8 o'clock on Lifetime. David Arquette, clap it up for him. And Ask Wendy is next. Wendy. Everybody have a seat except for you. How you doing?
How you doing? Hi, my name is Falila, and for the past 4 months, I've been secretly dating a guy at work, and I feel he's sometimes too nice to the other female coworkers, only because they have voiced some inappropriate things they would want to do to him. So my question to you is, should I keep it a secret or should I let the cat out the bag?
You know you're on TV, right?
I know.
You're a grown woman.
Right.
And he's a grown man. He's not married, is he?
No.
You're not married? Well, I'm just asking.
No, I'm not married.
I think that you need to let these girls know, but you should have his working in concert with you so that you let them know and he doesn't feel violated. And it's very important. By the way, if it doesn't last, I hope that you'll be woman enough to be able to still soldier on and work the job.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted to keep it secret, just so it's a little more private.
Yeah, no, well, now you're on TV. No, it's time. Put out a memo. Thank you.
Hi, Wendy. I'm Jasmine. How you doing?
How you doing, Jasmine?
I'm good. I've been in a relationship for 6 years with my boyfriend, and my friends and family keep pressuring him to propose. But I am not ready.
How old are you?
23. But how do I get my friends and family to back off because I'm still in grad school? I still have a lot going on. I don't need that yet.
Why don't you just tell them? Lead with the pinky. Let me tell you something. I'm only 23 years old and I've got a lot going on. Yes. There'll be no babies and no marriage for another 6 years. Maybe. Maybe. Right?
Yes.
Very well. Good luck. Everybody, up next, I'm coming face to face with some wildlife at Disney's Animal Kingdom, so don't miss it. Welcome back. You know, during my vacation at Walt Disney World Resort, I got to spend some time at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It was such a great place. I mean, it has all kinds of stuff from Expedition Everest thrill ride to African and Asian inspired cuisine. My favorite part though was Kilimanjaro Safari. Take a look. How you doing? Well, I've decided to find my Disney side right here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. My look is a mixture of How You Doing Fabulous and Jungle Girl chic. Did I pull it off? Hopefully the animals won't pull off my wig or the wig underneath my wig or my hat. I've got my blinged out binoculars and I'm going on a safari. Come on. Nat, is that you?
It is. Welcome, Wendy.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
You got my lions?
I did.
Gorillas?
Got them all.
Wildebeest?
Got them all.
Binoculars. Wait, I brought the binoculars.
I got them. Well, welcome to the Disney's Animal Kingdom and Kilimanjaro Safari Ride.
I've been looking forward to this all day. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Hi! How you doing? I love the Wendy watchers at the safari. This is so nice.
How you doing?
Have a good safari. So it consists of many different areas within the African continent. The first one is going to be a Turi forest, which is a forest habitat.
Oh my goodness, look at the okapi.
That is the only relative to the giraffe.
Oh.
Up here on the left, we have black rhinos.
Oh
southern
my
black
gosh,
rhino.
look at the rhinoceros. Oh, ah!
Fortunately, they don't respond to that specific type of call.
How you doing?
So we moved out of the forest area, and now we're going to go into the river area.
This feels so jungleistic.
These are one of 2 hippo rivers that we have here. We've got a male right over here.
Look at all the vultures.
Yep, he gets along with them because he knows that they're not competition for his food.
Oh my gosh. Crocodiles.
Those are Nile crocodiles.
They get along so well.
They do, and the reason that they get along so well is because we have 26 male crocodiles.
I've got to tell you something, Matt, they look dry. They look like they need some serious moisturizer.
Well, there are many things we do for them, but we don't moisturize. You look out here and you're going to see the African savanna as we portrayed it here. So over here on the left, we have sable antelope.
Oh my gosh, look how long their legs are. Those horns look like they would hurt. Oh, look at the giraffe.
That's a Maasai giraffe. See how they're kind of, the patterns is a little bit, they're not as clean around the edges.
She's gorgeous. This is a really good safari.
Thank you. Now on our left, we've seen some mandrills in this area. Mandrill, which is the largest of the African monkeys.
Not a ooh-ooh-ah-ah.
See him?
Yes, I do. Oh, it's a small one. It's on straight? Okay, good. Look at the elephant. Ooh.
Like
It's a
that
boy elephant.
Yes?
I
I'm
got my
positive.
binoculars, I'm positive.
Yeah. He's about 12,500 pounds.
12,500. He is glorious. I am telling you right now, this is not like anything I've ever seen in our country at all. This is, look at the tree.
So these are greater flamingos, and they're doing what they do.
Presented on every tacky home across America's lawn.
This is the end of our safari here.
I could spend all day here.
Yes, I could too.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
That was great. That truly was the highlight of my visit. I love that. Now's your chance to win a 5-day, 4-night vacation at Walt Disney World Resort. This week's vacation package includes a $500 shopping spree at a Disney store. So keep watching the show, and you look for the word of the day, and then you log on to wendyshow.com for your chance to enter to win. Good luck. You're gonna love it. Up next, everybody, I'm gonna reveal our audience eye candy of the day. Legendary diva fan. When you turn it on, it says, "How you doing?" I only have one fan, though. It's for my most stylish audience member today. You all look terrific, but I only have one, so drum roll, please. My audience eye candy winner is Vanessa Kennedy. Come on down. Yeah. It's good. I love this. Here, you hold the diva fan. All right, Vanessa, come out here so all your fans and queens can see you.
How you doing?
How you doing? It starts with the necklace.
Well, I got it at Glitter, $45.
Oh.
Yeah, little blazer at, I think it was $75, Love Culture, sorry. Boohoo.com, $50 on sale
for the dress.
And the shoes are Prada, but I did get them on sale for $680.
Good for you. And as a sidebar, I love your hair as well.
Thank you.
You look real really nice,
Thank
and,
you so
and I
much.
like your bracelets and everything.
Thank you.
So
I
Vanessa,
appreciate it.
you are our audience eye candy of the day.
appreciate it.
Cherish it.
Thank you, I will.
Thank you for being here. And you
you.
guys, we'll be right back.
Thank you.
I had fun. Thank you so much, David Arquette, for being here, my fabulous co-host, my studio audience. Thank you for showing up. Tomorrow, from the hit show, The Big Bang Theory, Mayim Bialik will be here, plus the gospel duo Mary Mary's coming by, and of course, the latest juicy hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time here on Wendy. Bye.